The fuck? I said, look, because I'm not even one to break skin, but now you done got it. Now it's in my hand. And then once I'm swinging this, you feel me? Now y'all got me acting like y'all. Only thing I like to cut is my steaks. I don't cut my chickens. I don't cut my fishes. I just cut my steaks. I don't cut my. You feel me? But you gonna do okay? But I'm proud of myself because I didn't poke nothing. Even though I was told from the source that we keep hearing stuff from, everything just sounds like I was doing everything that was being done to us. So we don't trust anything that comes from a Wiggins. Ever. And never have. Because I raised them to know that they are a lie. And a motherfucking problem. And enough. So, like I said, going with that because you can't tell me shit because you're the little one. Like, really, though. Like, if you stay outside for a little while, you could grow. So you have to be present. Okay, because when you deal with these things, you are worse. So don't ever, because you're not even, you're just talking shit, though. It's not even criticism. It's not constructive. Yeah. And it'd be like, okay, but for what? Okay. Well, I have never seen you active besides hello and shit. Everything just wanted to see me, so. I'm like, every year is me trying not to let y'all make me bug the fuck out on y'all. I'm tired of that. I said I'm gonna open up a chicken spot. 2-piece lemon pepper and a biscuit. 2-piece lemon pepper and a biscuit. Do you see? Porch monkey. See what they did? You see what they did to Barbie? They said, oh, Barbie, your box. Barbie was out that box. They said that Barbie hand been hurt. Barbie can't hurt her more. They said, damn, oh. They said, oh, a re-injury? I'm like, why? So that's going to probably always be a problem. So you 2-piece lemon biscuit us and you trick. Well, no. Well, I didn't 2-piece lemon. Things happened in between that and I tripped. That bitch was like this, at me like this, and I tried to jump back and I slipped. She was like that. I slipped and then she was still coming, so I got up and then the pencil was like right here. Then shit happened. I had time for it. Then shit happened again. I fell and I was like, oh, she trying to get me. And I was like, that's because I listen, but you know to keep your pants up. You know to keep your pants up. You don't even have no butt. Put them out. Mm-hmm. But I was like, but that's the best that was gotten to me was my pants is what got the best of me. You know what I mean? But little thing was trying to cut me. And every time, you feel me? So every time I would get that bitch, little thing would really be trying to cut me. So then I just, bitch back. You feel me? I was trying to get this bitch, little thing, he's gonna cut me. I was trying to jump the bitch.
I think she did fall into the tree or something like that.
I don't know why.
I think I did see her fall one time.
I would have definitely. Listen, God made it so that it was what it was, because it is what it was. But my intentions was not to be so great. Because I was probably gonna get a little bit more information on who they were. Didn't even know. Okay, and probably see if we were gonna upgrade their meal. Because them bitches was definitely trying to give out a buffet. I said, oh, yes, bitch. And all the utensils. Hold on. And then the fuck? But clean, because all three of y'all were together, yes or no? And I handed out 2 combos to each side. And then hello, done. And that's for any bitch or nigga that's with me. If you fighting me or us, I'm getting you. And you know, now it's just to the level. Now it is to the level where I'm have things. I've always had things, but like now I'm more creative and I have fun with. I have something for you though when I'm getting you. But because you are gonna cross the line first, so I would never just cross the line on somebody. Because if I cross the line on you, bitch, I would do it with my hands. Hello. If I cross the line with you, bitch, I'm gonna do it with my hands. So once you was crossing the line over that, more than a baseball bat. But you probably don't want a fan. You probably want a motherfucking air conditioner. Yeah. Oh, I have a box fan, but bitch, I can get an air conditioner. Bitch, a ceiling fan. Yeah. But and it's like, they're not even worth your time. But it's like, no, it's not. But I do have to do my job. I do have to work and do my due diligence. Because besides everybody else sucking my dick, I have to also suck some of my own dick too. Like, Straight Boy that was like, no, I don't want to watch nothing but people sucking their own dick. I was like, now that's different. I said, and I don't like it. 2 or 3 seconds is an end now. But no shade. Well, since I'm talking about, you feel me? But you see, in this week, yeah. It's like, and, you know, yeah, to the point where fuck them bitches. So I need help with this. Okay.
Sorry.
And I'm hyper independent. I don't like people doing shit for me. For real, wait. It's a lot of milligrams or a little bit?
It's 600 milligrams.
Okay, that's good. Take 2 because it's the beginning. And ibuprofen is not even good for like your fucking kidneys and shit. And I already have like I have to be careful with my kidneys. And I already take a medication that kind of they think might be affecting my kidneys, so they might want to get me off it. So I'm just like, you know, I was like, y'all bitches got me taking ibuprofen and it's not even good for me. You know that? Hello? I don't even take care of myself and I look better than you? Hello? I'm a healthy person. I'm a really good person. This is really trying to affect the inner workings. Okay? And the girl's like, well, shit, all I'm seeing is flawless skin. Said, bitch, smile can light up the world. Well, she said, yeah, you can wait right here. Sit me right in front of the picture that's like, your smile can light up the world. I said, girl, she don't hurry up. You sitting there for hours? He's like, yeah, he probably smiled twice. I said, and cried. She said, cried the whole time. He said, why? He's like, he's just thinking about the two. Yeah, and then every once in a while, you hear him talking about 2-piece lemon pepper and a biscuit. They said, Then all the Spanish ladies is just like, And then, what? Because once you get to a certain level and you look back at all that bullshit, you be like, because they be like, I'm happy that I'm really out of that. But they be like, yeah, and that's why I had to get the fuck ASAP. Black China mother, get me the fuck ASAP after this shit. Okay? After this shit. You remember that? After this shit. Get me the fuck ASAP after this shit. They was like, but don't you love this shit? It was like, you can't even pick it up. It's like, because once I know later, when we don't give a fuck, y'all will. About this. But whatever they're working on that is thrown into this whole P. Diddy cover up. Look. So who can we get to play John? It's like his idol. That was like, ooh. They said, look, they don't even know nothing about music, you know. And they said, but Party the same. They said, yeah, but John doesn't party like he's the Diddy. He parties like he's the Cassie. That bitch, if you ever scratch Cassie will kill you. And that's why Cassie be running through what the fuck Cassie want to do and take and do any motherfucker. Cassie's Cassie, okay? Except for I'll be beating you down in the elevator because you didn't give me something. None, because y'all niggas try to abuse us and take whatever you want from us because you know because you just want. And I always come in very much like that from the beginning, you know. I told them, and I told the other boys too, like, yeah, when y'all are being difficult, just take whatever you want. I said, listen, but they really work this lifestyle and really do this, bitch. I have to come outside and have fun, don't I? I really enjoy hanging out with your ass. You try to like John genuinely loves on everybody, and there's like, but these bitches are just toxic and they can't even take it though. And it's like, and it's so sad that, but they're like, bitch, that's all over the world. It's like, yeah, but some places will be more saturated. There's no shame. Monitoring spirits get cussed out because I feel them and see them at times. It feels like, I don't know, like a wave of like shock of quicksand, like a drop. That's the best way that I can explain it. All of the hallway in the living room, right here. I rebuke it all in the name of Jesus, the blood of Jesus on everything. Bitch will pop up and more. Bitch work overtime, obsessed, cock sucking from far away. A weak bitch, freak out, bug out. Girl, I don't give a fuck. You just want to see little brother, little witch. Little brother, little witch. Little monitor that spirit. I pray you get it together because you know I love him. But they do the same thing to me about everything. They're feeling right. I just pray them to get together because I love them. As they're like, like them little bitches was really like little Chucky. Like I didn't even know. I didn't like Chucky about to kill you. Bitch don't even know. You know? Them bitches was like, them bitches like, hurry up because he big as fuck. Like little Chucky. They're like, get out, wait. They go. So nobody in your business like that. That them business locked up and all that bullshit.
They're not really on the biggest type of timing that this group likes.
They said that she was fucked up.
I can just tell based on some of the looks that we shared and some of the nobody ever given off.
Your uncle and shit.
Only my uncle been texting me.
And he got telling you anything to anybody else? No, he couldn't go.
No, he hasn't told me nothing. And I told him, I said, if anybody else or anybody in the family got a problem, got something to say, give me my Facebook, give me my number. Tell them to me directly.
So she got, and when she's losing that kid.
I got the social worker name and number. So I'm gonna call her on my text now at tomorrow morning. And talk to her. Maybe we would have been done 20 minutes ago if you were willing to just calm down and listen. I'm so sleepy.
Where you at? Sorry, that's not information. My phone is dead. It's a screen fix.
Oh, she took me to get it fixed?
Yeah, thank God.
That's good.
And I just bent it back.
Please, just whatever you do, do not throw your phone anymore.
I don't think I threw that. I think it was in my bag. My bag fell. I really fell. Because we was on the curb. I really fell back.
You invited me here, and now your energy towards me is very
I really felt right there. And I said, yeah, when I fell, I really yeah, you're cooking.
Yeah.
I love garlic. I love garlic. We don't have no onion powder.
You ran out of onion powder?
We've been with that. I'm a yeah. I can see it on. If you ain't sneezing, it ain't. Mm-hmm. And like my homegirl said on Facebook, I'm not satisfied until I fully read that bitch. I said, okay, me too. I'm not gonna go back to my old blah. I'm gonna try to go deep. No, you don't know. That's how they see people like to play with you.
It's 7 o'clock.
I gotta call my bill. I'm gonna go see my bill tomorrow. I'm gonna show her my hand, but girl, feeding the homeless, I got attacked by some rug munching.
Christian is very big on punishing.
From white women, right?
Listen, only drama in the room with us getting married are people that support us. So I get why he's like, is Brandy really there?
Some rug munching for them.
I mean, I respect that. This was theirs on the same. It's the fun wedding. So if you want to invite a cool,
I was so confused. I didn't know what was going on. I know y'all was about to get bad for fucking her booty. And then I realized we had to beat her up.
That I'm thinking I'm gonna go do. I think I might go too.
I said, what's up, bro? I'm like, you fucking faggot. So, you know, that's her video. We call her a faggot and go up and fuck the street letter, right?
Oh.
So the video, she showed a piece of this dude being gay bashing and shit. Okay.
That's what you did? Wait, you got that video?
You know, they were recording me like calling faggots.
Oh.
Yeah, but people like that's, but they're like, hey, yeah, like yeah, but like, yeah, that's how we talk.
I came to Vegas to get married. I did not come here for drama. And honestly, that's really all I know. Drama.
People think I'm a faggot. I'm just a gay man. I noticed that when I get into conflicts and shit, I have been jumping to acting like one. Because I figured that it's so disrespectful. So if we're gonna get disrespectful, you gotta get disrespectful. And then you're gonna call me it anyway. So I might as well just give you this. So I better really, you know, make sure that it could be a superpower, which is do you all the way dirty, but not in a setup in a scene that takes for months, like right there because it was God's karma. Look, all we went to do was trade in a bus pass.
So she's not hearing anything that anyone has to say. But she's talking to Tim's man. Real cute. So she's not trying to hear any of that.
They're like,
So
yo, just let them stop. They're like,
Don't stop talking about me.
I said, girl, like you ain't sit up smoking a million blunts in little ratchet spot after ratchet spot talking about me. Just shut the fuck up. To anybody that would hear, now realize I like my hair how it is. I'm like, oh, I should probably try to grow her out. I was like, not touching it works for me. You just look, okay? And you see how many rings that is? You already know that. Why you so obsessed with me? And boy, last night I just kept hitting end calls, and calls. She nice. She'll let it ring and ring. Huh? Oh, little monitoring demon. It's really sad though, because I never wanted ever to know God. You always very much gave, not chosen, but because you didn't want to be. It just was really, it makes sense. Yes, my profile is everything. Because every once in a while I can catch it. I'm like, yes, I love my side. I'm done with the Mohawk though. But that was always just saying, child, so you a Mohawk and da. Oh my dick. I'm about to get a whole man piece with cornrows. I'm about to start doing man units and lasers. Like, oh yeah, my niggas away, but I can't. I'm doing my eyes. I'm doing my eye color change, nigga. And I think I'll stop right there. A little Botox, why not? Because I am getting old, right? I don't want no lines to start forming. Bitch, I have been frowning a lot. I'm like, just here's a couple of million, just tweak everything and just make everything even better. My why? Because then dating myself would be too easy. Okay? Putting all my time and back into myself and making myself amazing, loving myself, and then just going to bust a nut on these niggas when I feel like it, and tricking on it too. Cause I got the red. I don't mind. Cause I that whole relationship shit is for the birds with them, because I would just be feeling like I'm for the birds anyway while I'm in it, because these bitches don't know love, girl. They don't, like the lady said in Poetic Justice. Y'all bitches don't know y'all coochies from a hole in the wall. These niggas' booties be all tore up. I'm like, oh my God. I'll be like, and they be like, yup, I'm loving niggas. All right, let me do it. I'll be like, I'm like, yeah. I'm like, okay, and Raina is bucking, and Beyonce on the Crystal Horse bucking. She ain't falling off. She, okay. I was like, yeah. Fuck off, bitch. Right, period. They're like, all right, now just close your legs and marry men, hooker. I know. And keep it green if you don't want to be mean. God. I mean, like, yeah, because it does give more hooker, because I don't have the energy or time to ever be a prostitute. But, bitch, I will fall into a car. Like, really be going to the corner store, nigga, but I pull up, like, hey, we'll get in. And I'll be like, how much money you got? But mostly on this side of town, always though. Get into it. I don't play that shit no more. I am deliver. I'm recover. I never even was full time, bitch. I was per diem, bitch. Whenever I felt like it, especially if mommy was trying it. Oh, bitch, outside. Well, I got something that will make me feel happy wherever the fuck I'm at. Is it weird, bitch? I can get it from wherever the fuck I'm at. I said, bitch, I can have it all the time, bitch, and never run out and sell it. So the fact that the bitch will only have a piece sometimes, you should be very grateful, because that sounds like, wow, bitch. Like, but only when I really got to start windmilling bitches in the parking lot. I'm gonna be like, bitch, okay. We in the grocery store, bitches going off. We like, you want a windmill in the parking lot? It's like, bitch, he wasn't windmilling. I said, okay. He wasn't windmilling, not at all. 2-piece combo, 2 times. Like she was my bitch. Both of them. because they know better than that. Cause y'all bitches is too old, especially when you add you together. Done. And I'm pulling up for your court date in a black dress, and I'm gonna testify, and I'm gonna say that she's a rug munching porch monkey. And they'd be like, no, I love my lesbians. I do. I love them down. But Bull Dagger feels good when it comes out. But so this nigga and faggot and bitch and all that shit feels good. You know which one doesn't feel good when it comes out? I think because it's real. I never liked the spick word. I never liked that one. Because that one's blatantly directed towards a group of people, though. You feel me? Well, so is nigger, too. I don't like nigger or spick. You feel me? But nigga, we adopted that one. Like, I have no affiliation with adopting that word from them. So, yeah, that's like the one word that stands out. And it's really because yeah, but well, let's talk about that part. It's like, well, do you feel that you're racist towards them? I said, not at all, because I love them all the time. I don't exclude them from who I would want to marry and be with, but I do recognize their bullshit, and I don't tolerate any of it at all, because those are bitches that if you give them an inch, they'll take a whole mile or a parking lot. Because in success, it'd be like, you can't get a visitor parking spot. Okay, no, I did. Oh no, I'm like, no, because this is my spot. And then be like, because y'all take up all the spots. So let everybody know this is mine. Okay, yes, and very much hold it down. And then when it wasn't mine, who was in it? Right. So yeah, but move him the fuck about my spot and live in my spot. And have my nephew live in my spot. And then the spot that's not even a spot is my spot too. I said, because I just give what y'all give. Okay? Y'all taking on the motherfucking spots. You got 4 or 5 motherfucking cars. You bitch, you fixing most of them all motherfucking time. I said, okay. Bitch, this one is mine. Done. And I know it's yours. And legit take it from you. And be like, and we can have a whole war about it. There'll be an each one teach one. Y'all not gonna have a lot of parking lot issues after that one. I don't give a fuck about what you do, bitch, but this one is mine. Because they be like, nah, because that's the one I really like. Like, because you need your camera sitting at all your shit. And I understand. And we see each other as all waves in this other book. Got it the worst first? Absolutely. But yeah, all the neighbors, and they all are. And no shade. And you know, they all want to play with Prince and talk to me all the time. I'm just like, don't you feel me? And like, y'all remember when I had to get y'all all together for okay? And bitch, I don't do stops. Bitch, this ain't a subway, bitch. I do walk. Okay, they like realness tends across the board. I'm like, okay.
I mean, I know when we were young,
I'm like,
you had that immaturity or whatever. But as we got older,
and it's like, yeah, too old to be. Come on now.
Now, when we were young, you didn't really
see, and Candy Burris, she's a Cancer like Leisha. And even how Leisha and her talk, very like, you feel me? Like when they talk, it's like almost like it's a lot of energy to say this, but I'm gonna say it. You feel me? That's how they talk, and like how they very like business oriented and like very Boston talent. They very like you very feminine. You feel me? But like very strong, like bulls. Yeah, Candy and Leisha are so alike, and it just blows my mind. So I've always liked Candy, but I've always been good on Candy's show. But Candy, you can't talk shit about Candy at all. There's nothing you can really say about Candy. Candy is the epitome of like a boss. Mm-hmm.
So I've always been there.
Like for real.
I was thinking,
For real. But that's not why we like love people and follow people and blah, blah, blah. You know, she's not my favorite. But she might be the bossy out of all of them though. And it's no shame. Then you heard the retarded rooster when it crowed. You know that? You know what I really want? And this boy talking about it too. He was so fun too. He was on
make sure everything was paid. So I was like really in tune. Like, oh, we have money left over. You know what I mean? So, and then that's put some away. Or,
I'm gonna talk about them when I can talk about them. No, but my sending, but like, to be your names, it'd be like, no, it's not. I'm gonna need, but it can, no, because that's Tyra. Because we know. Just talking about. This, oh, so y'all know what I'm talking about.
And then we come back together and see all the changes.
I was like, that's that little, when you pop that little thing, you start sweating. I said, yeah, just give me some for a couple of days because, girl, I don't never want to have no motherfucking, I'm about to say a fucking EpiPen. Bitch, I don't want to have to be carrying around no motherfucking Narcan. Okay. I don't want nothing that's going to make me sick when I don't have it. I don't want anything that if I take too much of it, it makes me fall asleep and then tells me it's okay to stop breathing. No. So Oxy, you didn't watch the Oxy movie on the Oxy show that's on Netflix? It's about the people that made the oxycodone pill and how they became billionaires, but then how they realized that people were ODing and dying from it. And this black lady single-handedly was investigating to take them down, which they do time and time again. But all they did was keep changing the laws and fixing it. They won't, even though it's a killer, they found a way to keep it because it makes so much money.
Wait, I think I did.
It's a really good show. It's a really good show. It's a really good show. It's a killer. So, yeah, these white people really push the drug. If you got into a car accident at first, they'll just give you a whole bunch. You be addicted to it, and you be trying to strangle the doctor to get more, and stealing from pharmacies and ODing and ruining your fucking life because you took a pill that was being recommended like it was Tylenol. And that's how America got addicted to opiates. And then now we have heroin and we have xylazine. They're shooting up mixed fucking heroin. It has like meat tenderizers and like and just eating through their skin, sores. You can smell them when they sit next to you. I've been in rehab altogether for 2 years. I've met them over and over again, and everybody's there because they probably wouldn't be alive if they weren't there. Because how many of them had OD'd over, died? I'm in a room with people that have died and came back over and over again. Yeah, that's who I have. That's who I be around. So they'd be like, yeah, so you are not them, but it's funny how God has you labeled in with them. I said, that's me with everything. Elijah, you look like everything you are not, but you for a reason because bitch because you know it. Y'all got. I'm not my parents, but you feel me? I'm product of them, and I like my mother doesn't take a break, neither really do I. And when I do take a break, I like my mother. Yeah, I probably do just want to chill and do my own shit, in my own shit. There's he supposed to be getting his little stat. Now he ain't getting his little stat. He's got a backpedal and just take Middletown. Hello? And I said, but I'll just still be all up everybody's ass up here, period. Because y'all bitches not going to put me away. 4. I don't give a fuck how many weeks it is or a fucking year. And I was like, I'm not working towards moving back to Bridgeport, bitch. I'm going to just get that and keep that. That's going to be my, in the middle of nowhere. And then, all of my endeavors all over the world as I, do me all over the world. And no, it probably won't ever be official. And yeah, I probably would want to keep everything under the table, even your hands. Mm. Mm. I told him I must be disabled after this one. Yeah, boy, shut up. Yeah, but I really been wanting some coconut rice and peas. The white rice, coconut peas. I can always go for some oxtails or some jerk chicken, but I'm not really exactly craving like Jamaican food. I just really want some rice and peas. They give me regular rice and peas, but then I'm thinking I go for Spanish rice too. I'm thinking that earlier today too. I was like, that's not Spanish rice. I was like, I want rice and peas. I do Spanish rice too.
I don't put like any water or anything, right?
What?
For the baked pork chops?
Yeah, you put a little water inside the pan.
Okay. With butter?
Okay.
Oh, no, you put a little oil.
Okay. That way during that time, and you say, "Y'all drink it like candy." So you knew when I was saying those things in the past that there was some truth to what I was saying. Well, we treat you like outcasts. No, I'm just playing. No, I people thought that I was and I was like, it was almost like if I got too close, I was too close. That's what she says. Right. You know what I mean? So it's like you gotta bag up. So it's like we started out as really, really good friends. Spent around with each other's house before we even started speaking. Like going out to parties together, just spending time together. And we had we formed a sisterhood. Yeah, you and I met at first. So we was always together all the time. So once the business got into it,
I don't want a relationship with her together all the time. I wouldn't mind.
we got a sister to do.
All right, so you
So
see me more than me?
even though it
You use everything pepper too?
times that I wanted to go,
You think
it was nice, but I felt like I was
I'm
not
gonna trust you.
loyal if I voted for
So look,
the sister.
I just look. I just pour it in there. Not too much, right?
Okay.
So they don't stink. Lay them in there. You put a little bit of water, cover them up.
And just be fair,
Take that back.
like, you know, I like
Onion powder.
No, but this will be good. Double has onion powder.
It used to be very frustrating. Now that we're adults, some of these things are playing out in front of the world. I have
It's just a
taught
struggle.
great
It's the end of the month.
for you.
That's not a bad struggle
and your
meal,
sister
right?
Getting along or whatever. So I just want to ask you, do I making you say or do anything? No, you don't.
No, the fact that you just asked her
No, I
thing.
don't know why. You get blamed for a lot. I know that I be reading comments that have nothing to do with escape. Right. And if you a whole other situation, they like candy.
This is stuff. I ain't watching online. He need the EBG sometime. Like, girl. If you think about me that hard, bro, then come and see about me because you got a little fat ass. And anybody asking, but that's how you talk to you, right? Like that on the show in front of everybody. Okay. What you gonna do when Beyonce pull up? You gonna be starstruck? What you gonna do when Blue Ivy show? I'm gonna faint. I thought you was gonna faint. You saw Beyonce, but I was gonna tell you got Blue Ivy.
You said a little water, right?
You're talking about what
Said put a little
happened,
water.
and you shared with her what you said about her. Apparently, you had a lot to say. Oh, we have a lot to say. I want to hear it. Keep the same message. Nothing new.
And you check on the mission of
You're evil, that you can't mind your own business. Yes, because you know what happened?
He's the ring. 7 days. I was told that a real man protects. That's it. That's all I know how to do. My mother used to run me up to every bully that she knew about and told me to get them. And I kind of still get that energy until this day. Because she did the same thing with my sisters. She made my sisters fight their battles. She stood right there and she watched it. And at first I was never wanted to. And then she's like, okay, this is what it's like fighting. So like we have to teach him how, to do it anyway. But, and then when they put me into martial arts and I kickboxed for those years, it became like a sport. So I could just hit you. But to hit you in a way to harm you, because it's different type of hitting. To punch you in the head like that? No. That's because you're threatening. Not a danger, but you feel me? Oh, there was a possibility that you were gonna do damage? No, bitch. Good night. Real damage? Bitch, good night. And now I'm so upset that I wasn't prepared to do more. But I promise you that I'm getting back to old John because if it wasn't a Chunky Tim or a book, first of all, I would never fall because I'd already be balanced and weighted at my feet. You feel me? Like a fucking walking shoe to fight. No, get me into my gear, please. Okay, I'm a combat person. Okay, I need something low and I do drop kick. And that's another thing. And then the kicks wasn't landing because of the light ass shit. You know what I mean? I said, bitch, you lucky. I'm doing this with gloves. And then, and okay. So, dummies. But overall, bitch, it all works out because those bitches have been trying to fuck with you. It just happens that every time I just happen to be here lately.
Yes.
That's it, right?
And I do appreciate you being there for me as well.
I know you do. But you can really ask about me. That's how I just am, though. With people that I just see on the street, or like some shit. Yeah, you're not just going. Yeah, I do intervene, and I do see something and say something, and I do monitor and regulate when it's crossed the line. That's it. Because it's like whoa. Now a little rolling around, a little scuffle. Okay. This is Bridgeport. That's how we played. But nah, that's too much. That's too much. It's too much. And God already handled me for it, see? Instantly. And they're like, oh, that's it? I'm just like, yeah, because there's how did you get this? Okay, I gotta pass. It's like, I'll take it. Because yeah, that felt good. No shade. Because they were just embodying that thing that I've been fighting, like threatening me, but then running around saying You feel me? Threatening me, but running away saying Like, you feel me? Like, what is that?
Scary.
What is that? Like, you haven't talked into the right person's ear yet to have them do it for you. Well, let me help you. I said, now you got a lot more people to see than you if you need help. I said, oh, and then, then girl, I don't like lemon pepper. I said, well, that's all we got. But these are the jokes that they been gave me to use, though. You understand? Okay. Then the ones that know, like they know, it's been like this. It's always been like this. And they're like, but when you watch and see, then they're like, but then that God thing happens, and it's like that's the closest thing to miracle people really sometimes can recognize. Because you also forget like that we're live and breathing. He wakes us up. He heals. We heal and we grow. Like people forget about those miracles every day. Like magic, we have electricity and entertainment, and the pleasure of sex. Like all that shit is already a miracle. Like you can make a baby. You know what I'm saying? Like the sun is up there. But if you really do pay attention, like God really will show you His people and their people, and then you will see. Oh, you'll see God conquer. God and His people conquer. But you will see trial, tribulation, and you'll see a lot of things that look like losses, and we're taking L's and L's, but you losing battles because we still fail and sin every day. But we're opening doors to lose that battle and fail. But it's okay though, but the overall war is already done. You understand? So as long as you don't really question that type of thing inside your head, like it's all for His good, and as long as I know that I'm not losing my grip and I'm holding on, no matter where I go, He goes. People that I gotta let go of you real quick because I got this issue. I don't want you to see this part of me, God, and God is like, bitch, I see everything. So God, like, God's like, I don't really do phony relationships. Like, don't be talking to me like I'm here, and then sometimes I'm not here. Like, Don't be telling me one thing and then thinking a different thing, because God is like, it's like, I know, well, don't even be feeling something different. And you don't understand, and you feel it right there again. And you don't understand sarcasm. So He's just like, so this doesn't add up. Why? Joke. What is joke? Oh, lie? You know? So it's like, yeah, but you keep making jokes. You better make them the truth. And the truth is funny. But hello? The words that I use can be hurtful, but they are fitting and funny. And it really gets the people going. Yeah. And I'm like, people have seen all the footage and her footage, me attacking verbally. But that's what I do. But ask about us. That's what we do. Like we attack verbally first. Like we verbally assassinate you first before we get there, because we don't have to get there. Because a lot of times we can just really handle you with the words. So we do that. We do that. So, bitch, I will just be calling you every name that's popping up in my head. And I'm just gonna probably just calling you names I know people that you don't want to be called, because I don't know. He was disrespectful. I called you a bitch. You ain't like that because you ain't a man. I confused you, bitch. But I'm a real bitch. We could have stopped. We could have rode around for a second, stop, and say, you know what? We need to stop this shit. Let's go get some pizza or something and sit down, smoke a blunt, bitch. Okay, she still could have got fucked.
They're not that kind of people. They don't like talking about nothing, especially when they know they're wrong. That's it.
Wait, but I'm like that though. Like I don't hold grudges and shit like that. But like if I ever see you, bitch, I might throw a bottle of this on you. I might throw a water bottle of this on you. Because you were disrespectful first. And because you started when some story up with her. And I was like, what's up on this shit? Well, I said, well, now and they can't get the money to get her out, so she about to be, they about to be mad. So she about to be watching overtime. Having the niggas over here watching overtime soon. But the reality, and they keep saying this about you. They're like, yeah, but she really is a good girl. Nothing like you. So you just gotta keep being yourself at the end of it. And they gotta keep hopping in front of them and pretending to be like they're not Chucky's. Like in the Chucky show, he picks up the Chucky doll. He says, "I know you're Chucky's. Speak so I can kill you." And he was like, "Hi, my name is," and he froze. He's like, "Hi, my name is," and he thought about it. "Hi, my name is Max. Wanna play?" He's like, and blew his head off. He's like, "Oh shit, gotcha." Yeah, I think it's just be straight. Because they're just bodies and vessels for that demon to use. But like the fact that they're on Twitter and Nicki Minaj really be the leader of it when they start posting all the Chucky memes, is because bitches is moving like Chucky's right now. You feel me?
Yeah.
But around me though, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so then we be like, but people don't understand it because they don't know the game, they don't play it, they don't know who the fuck I am really, and this shit is crazy, absolutely. But bitch, Wendy Williams became Wendy Williams just because of how she popped her shit. And I do have the same birthday, and Wendy was one of the first people that was trolling me because I've been got her attention because we had the same birthday, and I would read her down, but love her boots and read her down. Love her boots because she got a big foot and I can wear them. Bro. But Wendy needed to go into some institution. You feel me?
Yeah.
This bitch was drinking herself sick. Because the bitch been had money, she been rich. She do what she want to do. And her man don't really give her no attention. That's like Jennifer Newman, all up under her. But that first husband, the basketball player, never even will come on. Come on, you know what I mean? And there's like, well, now we got him caught. And he gonna be in this like, bitch, just tell the truth and shame the devil. He's like, and like your own game mother says, and tell them the rest. Man, woman, or child. Remember that, because when it's at war, they're gonna run that little baby over there to throw the bomb at you. You want that little baby throw the bomb at you. Huh? Don't forget, I come from a long line of babies don't throw shit at us. Okay? Mm-hmm. I said Labor Day was important to me. And Labor Day was the day that I was very much like trying to feel my ancestors. And that's why all that shit was happening on Labor Day, that you really was paying attention, right? Like, And it was really hot out there that day. Like everything was out and moving. It's really funny how they pay attention to it when God pulls up two different people doing God things around. They pay attention to who God is engaging with, and bitches do be mad because they didn't get touched by angels today. Okay, no, nigga, not you, just your bitch. I'll bring her back. Okay. Not you, no nigga, not you, just your bitch, okay? Because she needs a break from the abuse. No shade. No? Okay, she needs a little break, right?
And she knows it, but
all right, well, come over here and come get a little love, bitch. No break before I take you back. I said, go ahead back. I said, them ribs is good, ain't they? I was like, she was fucking them ribs up. She's like, these ribs is good. I said, and I was gonna get that plate to a nigga who gonna get his shit together for 2 seconds to come get his shit in the fucking plate. Like, hello, because you ain't limping all the way back over here. I hear you. I'm like, y'all gotta get the fuck away from these corners. But want to do like a community outreach, like cook them hot dogs, or like bring them sandwiches,
Yeah.
like minister to preach to them, but not like a typical word. Like look at your ass and recognize your ass and really tell your ass what the fuck your ass needs to hear and love on your ass real quick. But times and pipes and like but everything. You feel me? Pads and like. Because I know what the bitches really need it, you understand? Shit, come pay somebody to bust a water all over or something, you know what I mean? And get a little tent, bitches down, like outside, like you feel me? Like we're really community outreach type shit. But like that being content too, you feel me?
Yeah.
Because it's like, well, you have to do things, content, what you focus on, that would be, I'm like, you know, whatever you just do you. I'm like, yeah. And what you was smoking over there, mind your business. Okay? They said, so you doing community outreach and you copping dimes? I'm like, who? Nigga, mind your motherfucking business. But I'm just making sure there's no fentanyl in there. No, we said we gonna keep it right. Because you think you can take some peen while it's green? See? You think you can take some beans while it's green? The weed, not the ding-a-ling. Nigga put over the green ding-a-ling, gotta look at you all. The green ding-a-ling, that's trying to shoot off, girl. They fucking up my push-ups, ain't they? You think so? Oh my God. Girl, you fucking up my push-ups.
What? Yeah, you can't do it. Your hands, sir.
I'm really hurt. I think it's like
You can't try not to do too much with it so it to heal faster.
No. Yeah. Alright, but everybody's saying speed up, speed up, speed up, and then the smart people are saying, actually, God is about to be slowing you down, slower, like because people don't understand the timing and how it's gonna be all working out, and they're just gonna fuck it up before it can happen. But just be patient and chill. If I have to, I might stop to this minute and just go be patient and chill and heal and wait for that shit. But I would definitely be introduced. Even if when I let you go to a party, it's like what? I need to let me go out to a party and go out to a date. Like I ain't coming home like going to a date. You don't need no date. Like, so to be better, y'all want me to really be a nun? Why a nun? Because nuns don't get no dick. It's like, bitch, you had a nod. Like, but the shade is the bitch that was over, like, he really hasn't even scratched the surface. I'm like, okay. That's why we can still say Barbie, because bitch, some things are still intact. But you, Barbie with the cast on? I was gonna shave my head bald. I was gonna shave my head completely bald. That's what really make the girls have a heart attack, because they wish they had hair, right? So I was just gonna shave it off completely bald, and you feel me, and just try to get like high fashion. But then I kind of also like how it's kind of naturally just short, like this growing in too, you know?
Yeah.
But my hairline isn't like super striking, so I'm like, why not just get rid of it, right? It's not like nothing to keep. I mean, I'm happy I have one, but it's not like perfect. So I'm like, I can just get rid of it. And he's like, but then you just be a balding? I was like, I don't think it's the hair that makes me cute. No shit, but I think I have the right amount of ugly to really pull off a shortcut. Cause you gotta be a strong faced bitch to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, no shit, you gotta have a little structure in your face, mama. You gotta have a little jawline out. Okay. And then like if you're too pretty with a bald head, it just kind of makes you look like a bird, you know, or you were like got sick. So I'm like a little Grace Jones with it, like a little androgyny, like because they're gonna be like that's a man or a woman, especially if there's no mustache or beard either. But Whoopi Goldberg get rid of the eyebrow. They say, "All right, bitch." Yeah, I'm gonna start with the eyebrows. Actually, the eyebrows go first. Mm-hmm. Get rid of the eyebrows and get rid of all day. And I'm gonna be the chocolate powder. You ain't even old enough to know the movie Powder, do you?
Huh?
Do you know the movie Powder?
I don't know.
No,
movie
Powder. This woman got struck by lightning when she was pregnant, and the baby was born albino with no hair, and he lived in the basement, and they hit him, and his name was Powder.
What?
He was all white. You never seen the movie Powder?
I don't think so.
That's an American classic. Y'all children need to get on it. Yeah, but Powder also has superpowers because he's like locked away and because of the lightning and shit, he could like telekinesis move shit with his mind and shit. So man, people are scared of him and everything. It gave very much Edward Scissorhands, kind of. I'm gonna be the chocolate powder. Yes, I like that chocolate powder. I need to get my chocolate powder protein from mommy's house. When I told her I wanted protein shakes, I was trying to tell her I wanted her to grab my protein shake from her house. It was just like $25 a jug. But you know, this is bad. But did you see Homegirl's face? She was lumped up.
Who?
The one you was fighting, she was all fucked up.
She was?
Everywhere was all tore up, was scratched up. So I know that's why the police is looking like at you like because she's more fucked up than you are. You know?
Oh.
But you got the extra license from little Chucky bitch. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I didn't even get to see what she looked like. Like I just looked at her, but I didn't really. It was kind of like a blur, but I know.
I was jumping her at that point. But yeah, I was helping him. I was just trying to get her off so they hello.
If I couldn't breathe, I'm like, bro, I can't breathe. Get this bitch off of me.
I was pulling her by her hair, and y'all bitches stuck together. And then this little bitch is trying to cut me too. If she would have cut me, I would have ran her down. I would have killed her. But that's why we just need to work with people like that. Because God is good because those two little porch monkeys, we call them porch monkeys because they shouldn't even leave the porch. They should just be doing all that bullshit on the porch. And normally that's what you see when someone on the porch because everybody want to eat that and want that ass. Fuck that bitch. I don't give a fuck if they was cute. Yeah. And everybody knows like John got a thing for stuff. He didn't do though. I do. No, why are you going? It really gets the people going. Hold on, bro. And that's what we need. We need to pray. We need to go into church. We need prayer, and we need to manifest. This is gonna be a great summer. You know, this is gonna be a great year. It's gonna be a great Christmas coming up. Great Thanksgiving, you know, shit like that. You know? And then make sure that we be the nucleus to the gathering of the family and the people. Only because mommy's a good matriarch, but she's not good at keeping people together. She's very good at, she has to keep people separated so that she could be the alignment. You know, she's very puppy master, you know? And Doug is like that too. So she's not really, you know, but it's funny because she used to be really much like, oh, making sure we always did things together. Even like our family in New York, like we always did everything together. You feel me?
Yeah.
And we haven't like a cookout, like we were doing like funerals, like, but then like, you know. So I'm just telling mom like that's the stuff that I don't want us to stop doing. And I'm like, even though we have problems, you know, we're in their child, yeah. I said, I don't think anybody was more embarrassed than I, which is why I don't embarrass Easy anymore. Mm-hmm. And then, in your little see-through red thing, I told him outside, I said, now keep fucking with me, and next time I'm gonna be naked. Okay. Oh, let me see the video. Wait, I never watched them. I just want to post. I'm not gonna watch them. I'm just gonna post.
What's your email so I have to send them to you? Hopefully they should also cool.
I know I was in the park and this one put up like, yo, what up? Who you just like look at Trey? I was like, oh, he's like, where the crack at? I'm like, I don't know. You know where it's at, nigga. You asking me if I'm gonna give you some? You already know what you gotta do to get some, nigga. But nigga, I smoke this shit right here. You ain't gonna make me do nothing. I said, but I'm gonna try you the whole time. And if you ain't know your shit, I'm gonna get it. But I'll look at you, nigga, you was slipping. They be like, yo, how do you do that? How do you do that? You can send it to me. Sorry, I'm on a Perkins that, yeah, I'm on a motherfucking marijuana. And a sweat.
Is that bad?
What?
Those combinations?
No.
Okay.
No, I was really high. I know you. Weed is good with everything besides tea. Besides that. Which is like when I really like, it's because I smoked the blunt. And after I was probably somewhere fucking and trying to smoke it. That's why when you see me not smoking no weed or not done, it'd be like, but like, yeah, weed go good with crack, ecstasy, alcohol. I guess, yeah. Yeah. Everybody that do drugs smoke weed too, right? You're gonna do your drug and smoke alone, right? We just don't go with meth. And that's why when Nikki said, if you ain't shitting, then get off the pot. Because when you smoke meth, you don't shit because you don't eat. So you're like, oh, he not eating. You feel me? So you don't have to shit because you're not eating. So if you're not shitting, get off the pot. If you're not shitting, don't smoke no weed. If you smoking meth, don't smoke weed. So when you be really rolling that meth and you see Chris Brown, everybody taking pictures just like that, no, they're not saying leave the drugs alone, just smoke weed. They're saying, now add the weed. And then you don't do that. So yeah, but you learn how not to do that. But you ain't see the video of Black China doing it? You ain't see the video of Black China doing John at the mall?
No, I haven't seen that.
And you ain't see her, well, you heard she just put out that new little runway song for me, saying, this ain't a subway, bitch, I walk, which that's my line when they let people know, fuck this bus stop, I'm gonna walk, which is what I do every time I'm outside. It's like, that we've seen that bitch every day walk the whole city. It's like, with a bus pass in his pocket, though, and it's like, and it's also saying because it's doing it to get in shape, you understand? So how do I get in shape? I ignore my bus pass. And I move my fucking feet. I got a walking shoe, right? And then the girls are just like, that's true. Like, because I hate working out. I hate going to the gym. I don't do push-ups. I'm like, yeah, bitch. Walk. Hello?
Yeah.
Nobody wants to run, so instead of running for 30 minutes, you walk for an hour and a half or 2 hours. And, you know, and it speed up your metabolism. And Pepsis and Coca-Cola, as good as they are,
They're no good.
not if you're trying to get in shape.
Oh, you're right.
Let's see what we got. I don't know what's going on. Let's be high talking. Whatever is always done. It's true. My pastor was alive. She was alive again. She said you're getting close.
Breaking news tonight.
She's
Diddy
been alive a few times. Yeah, I just need a break from work, so we're not watching y'all. She's like, you don't get no breaks. I said, no, I did. My thumb. Oh, this is another video of her and her mom. This is me and mommy. This is how me and mommy used to be, so I started standing up to mommy.
You might call me Black China, but my real name is Angela.
I love Angela White.
You know China from the Gulf.
And I love China.
Blogs, social media.
China love me too, though. China love me too, bro.
You know her from the rumors, from the beefs, from the men, from the bullshit.
I know her
But you
from
don't
being
know
older.
at all.
And she tweaked all her
You don't know
stuff.
the
She's great.
girl from DC that has pushed, pulled, clawed, and fought her way to be one of the hottest influencers of pop culture today. You don't know
This
this
is like
girl
the
that has
first
become a
episode. We
true.
watched no episode, but we was you and your man. Acting like me and my man. She said, girl, this ain't gonna be on TV. It doesn't have to be on TV. She said, because it ain't. This is the first episode they ain't seen each other in a while, girl. You ain't never seen this?
I ain't never seen it.
She's a good girl.
I'll figure it out. It is what it is. I'm a survivor, I'm a soldier. But she should be helping. Who leaves their mother behind?
Who leaves their mother behind? Look what she want to
Me and my mom has had like a ton of issues. So I've invited my mom over. So I'm like, look, let's like kind of like hash out things and like kind of like basically put everything on the table.
China's like, I don't know.
Move forward.
Okay, why am I sitting here?
Cause you put it in a chair.
You put out a chair inside right here.
If you didn't turn with me. No, she didn't turn to me.
I am facing you.
That's now.
I've been faced you.
Anyway, go ahead.
I've been faced her, right? And I moved the chair that was in between us.
Okay, go.
Correct?
What is it?
I've been turned this way. But I've been turned this way, and this is what's the problem. So let's do this. It's out
I'm
the
not
door.
putting this on TV.
We don't have to.
Okay, well, that's
Waltzing, can I talk to you?
I'm done.
Can I talk to you?
All right, yeah, take the sauce. I'm
Listen,
done.
what y'all not about to do is get me evicted from my spot. It's not about to happen. So if you wanna do that and you wanna leave, you
Yeah, leave.
can leave
I'm going.
quiet.
I didn't.
But I'm not to do this to me. So I'm not about to lose what the I worked so hard for.
How about? She trying, girl. You heard in her voice, right?
Mm-hmm.
That pissed me off, really. Why do you act like that? Do that you act. You don't see how you act why people don't want to be around you?
No.
Look how you act.
Mhm.
You're a beautiful person.
You come in here with an attitude.
I don't want an attitude.
Okay, super.
But she got
Okay,
nice for a second.
all that.
So what's all that? What's up?
What's your issue?
I don't have it.
You do,
I
Angela.
don't.
You do. You have a lot of issues, darling. One issue is you. It's
Fucking you.
It's you. What might that be?
It's you.
Okay, come here.
You don't walk and stop here.
I'll walk and stop where I want. I did nothing to her. And she can't, to this day, explain to me, what is it I've done so bad? She's just being a bitch. You are disgusting sometimes. Like, man, you disrespect everybody. Everybody. I've been telling you this for years. And I don't pay no games to nobody. I'm real with everything.
You wasn't ever there, so bye.
And I was like, never did. Name a mother. The text can say that.
You got
Really? Well, never did, but what? I'm here. I'm ready on my face. Never will.
Where was it at?
Where was I never at?
Where was I never at?
now you're just being like disrespectful, like you're this close to my face. You're spitting at me, like you're chastising me, like it's not cool, and I didn't like it at all.
Where was I never at? Huh? Nobody took care of your ass but me. Not your grandmother. You can't name one thing she bought your ass in life. Name it. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. One thing. Name a pair of shoes. Name it. You lied on me. You lied on me. You lied on me.
Never.
Where did you get this from? Where did you make this shit up in your head that I wasn't there? Tell me, who raised you?
Brother,
Really? Where you sleep at?
pillow post.
Where did you sleep at? Sweetheart, I've been married from the age 19 to 47 with a husband. And you still doing your life?
You put like 5 before.
Who was that? My husband's husband. Husband before you, then my husband, you was a child. You was gone at 16.
No,
What are you talking
you
about?
been gone.
Been gone with?
You been gone.
No, sweetheart, been gone with. I'm in the same other place I always been.
It's sad.
No, it's not. You're ridiculous.
Excuse me.
No, I'm not. You're not getting away with this. I'm not getting away with this. You're not getting away with this. You're not getting away, Angel. I'm gonna do that. You do it, girl. I'm gonna tell you something.
And I'm gonna tell you
I'm
something.
gonna tell you
Don't
something.
put your hands on me. In the past, like me being like polite, like, yes, mom, you know, I was wrong or whatever. Like that. No, it's like time to like boss up.
This is touching you like a motherfucker. Y'all won't. Get the fuck over there. Let's get this shit over with.
Me and mama have all these arguments. Me and mama have said all of this.
After this, I got a plane ticket, babe. What's up? Cause I'm done. With your lies. You lied on me.
And this is why I'm about to break the cycle. King and Dream will never see this vibe.
Oh, okay.
They'll never see it.
Good.
They won't.
Good.
That's why they're not here.
Good. That's why you're not here.
I left all that like, loud, ghetto
Yeah.
shit, like all that ratchet shit behind. Like I'm not trying to like put that energy like in the air at all. So if you can't get with it, then you gotta get lost. Dreamy comes Saturday, Sunday.
I don't have nothing to do with that.
So this is why Jake's not here.
You a weirdo.
Monday,
A whole
Saturday, Sunday,
You
Monday,
bipolar.
Wednesday,
Mental issues.
5 days,
You put your hand in my face again,
5
girl.
days.
I'm gonna stretch your ass across this mother.
5 days.
You better keep your mind out of my face.
5 days,
Don't touch me no more.
5.
You do it again, I'm gonna rock your world in this mother.
So rocket,
So
You
right.
put your fucking hands on me again.
so rocket,
Put your hands on me.
rocket.
You a disrespectful
So 5
ass girl.
days.
You disrespectful is what you are.
I know.
Yeah, you are. I don't care what your mother did to you. I don't care if she sold you to an army. You still better respect your mom.
Lies.
You disrespect everybody. You make the people cry. You take a call from your
I
mama.
never,
You took a call from your mother. Why you take the call?
never,
Why you
I never,
take a call? Why you stop my life? Why?
a car.
A car.
I bought you cars.
Yeah.
I paid you
No,
rent.
you ain't got me a motherfucking car. Where's my motherfucking car you bought me?
Greedy ass.
Where's?
I gave you money. Are you
Girl,
serious?
you a weirdo. You a fucking weirdo.
Then she goes on to talk about the car that I like got for her, which was still paid in note and whatnot. The car is still there. Like nobody's taking the car from me at all, which like annoys me to like the fullest.
She got 3 cars, 3 fast, expensive cars, 400 to 500,000, and yet my little $40,000 car, which is a Cartier bracelet. Bitch, what kind of shit is that? Oh, no, I life.
I never took nothing
But it's still inside. It's still in front of my house. it for yeah, you stop.
No, I didn't. Miss
You
Tony.
stop. You a weirdo.
Sure.
Really?
No, I did not. How would I stop? How
You
can I
need to
stop
get
it?
some, you need to get some help.
No. So no, let's talk about it.
No, you need to get some help.
You're
Let's
nuts.
talk about getting you some mental help.
No,
Something's wrong.
you're nuts.
Something's
Get out of
wrong.
my face.
Something's wrong. I'm gonna stay in your face.
I love
I'm gonna stay in your face.
I love it actually. Here you are.
You got problems. You need to get straight. You need a therapist.
You know what
You need a therapist. Put that damn blow that smoke in my face.
I didn't know.
Don't blow that smoke in my face. I'm over here. Talk to me over here like a real one.
That fool's
Be a
so
real
good.
one for 1 minute. Why do you have to be such a lie? That's the problem.
I'm a liar.
Nothing.
I've never lied.
Nothing. I want nothing from you.
I feel bad.
Nothing
I feel
from
bad
you.
for you.
No, don't feel bad for me.
I feel bad.
No, you should. No, you should. You should.
You
No, because right now you
I know you've been through a lot.
I ain't been through shit.
No,
Only thing I'm not saying you are
I'm
sick.
not. No, because
I put all my energy, time, and everything on how I wouldn't be. So you just swear you the shit. The whole shit,
no,
man.
I wanted to see you. I've been asking for you.
I heard. But this is
Yeah,
how
that's
the
funny.
treatment.
I've been asking
This
for
is
you.
the treatment that you do the only person that raised you,
Relax.
that nurtured you. You did
Relax.
all this for you. And you could do me. You took a gun from me. You had me.
Back to that
You
fucking
took
car.
it all around already with no transportation, no nothing. No nothing. You heard it. You only did it to make sure I'm good for you. That's what you did. I didn't work your whole motherfucking
So let's
time.
go.
Keep playing with me.
All right, bye.
You swing it back in, now and again. I'm out.
Billy and her daughter do it hard.
I'm gone. Suck it.
No, you suck it.
Watch you. Watch you.
Don't say it.
Just throw it. Go ahead away.
Oh, she threw a pineapple. A glass pineapple.
Go ahead.
You got a bougie ass bitch.
You dirty ass.
Wasn't that something?
Wow.
Get me the fuck out of here, Marcy. I want to go right now. Get me the fuck out of
This is
here.
your fucking grandkids. This is why.
I'm done. I'm going home right now.
My mom is outside of the gate acting a fool.
Let's go. I'm breaking up. Got nothing else to say. You're a piece of shit to me. To do that shit to me, can you get my flight together already? This is evil as shit to me. I can't with you no more. That's it. You can kill herself, whatever. I don't give a I'm done.
If you let me go, I'll rock her. Period.
You would never do that shit to me again.
Next chapter.
Yeah.
What a table husband told me.
I figured you would call me if something went wrong.
It wasn't attacked. And I could see how she could feel attacked.
If you talk to Tony, if you can get her to talk to you, then it might, some might shake.
What?
Tony,
Just call her.
I don't think Tokyo is gonna listen to me.
I'm gone. She not gonna disrespect me. That's not just gonna happen. Serious.
Treasure and I are just gonna have to bite the bullet and call Tokyo. Somebody has to do it, why not us? What do you think about me and Treasure coming to see you and have a quick talk?
I went in Treasure. I wanted to meet her on Fletcher Field, and we're not even in DC. I ain't got all day for this.
It is worth a try. So I mean, what's the worst that can happen? That's why I'm here, just trying to help. Like, what's the issue? Are y'all gonna fix it?
She don't know me. I don't know her. I don't know you. You're not even a good friend. If she had real friends, that girl wouldn't be in the position she is.
You go crazy on the internet.
You still want to be there? So the internet got something to do with my relationship with my daughter?
That's how you tried to reach out. That's how you tried to
That's
reach
the only
out.
way I could.
We need some security. This shit is out of hand and it's about to go down.
Understand, like then we had a little argument.
No, we
And I
didn't.
tried to get the fuck off.
I
And
said,
you said, okay, I'm gonna get the fuck off.
I did not. I didn't reply.
I was already up in arms and ready to run. I want to know what the root is. It's an influence somewhere, and I'm gonna find out where that, and I'm gonna deal with that. So that straight up, right then, that mother.
Her mother got issues. Did they ever squash the beef or no? John.
All right, this motherfucking commercial aggravating. I'm over here to smell your food up. Oh, she judged you? I need a break. I have to brainstorm too. Yes. I have to. That's your dominant for me? I guess it's the one.
8:25.
What? Okay. What? Damn, bro, how the hell? Girl. This is getting hot in here. Oh, that's how you felt? I said, okay, that's how you felt. Definitely about to tear that up. I remember looking for a movie laughing. Recommending like, yeah, give me some more of that opium. She used to come in like, opium used to come in like cough syrup bottle. Spoon drink. So it's that. It came out good. Well, I keep trying to go to Netflix and won't go. Yeah, like I said, it's like,
Got your shirt under her pillow.
Today we are covering what they didn't teach.
You guys are an extended family, and so we already know she's gonna protect them all. We too old for the subliminal. Us to stop with the subliminal stuff. Say who you're talking about, and I started a war. Yeah, I think that's it because she's so you call me and say, Auntie Anna, and this gentleman pull up, bitch, I'm there. I really don't understand Evelyn and her antics. Now, Christian's family is involved, and one thing about Auntie is Auntie don't play about her family. I like bullies, and I check bullies. You gotta call Jen, and you'll keep my nephew name out of your mouth. What's the name? like compatible. I had a very specific mindset towards Emily when I first came out into the group. Where are we going? The couch? Yeah. So for us to have a girls' night in together, that's a new pop growth. And with Brady and Denise, even just to be in this moment, enjoying one another and bonding, it's refreshing. You want some blanket? Can we share? Because I don't want nobody thinking I'm trying to hit on nobody. I may have started that. I said that because I was over time to go shopping with her, and she was like, Emily, you thought I was cute. I said, you are, like, you know? And she was like, me, but she was throwing some shade at her. And the ninja thing, yeah, I know what she referred to. I didn't know. She probably like, are you trying to push up on my bitch or something? But girl, is that her bitch? Because I'm like, are they running together? Yeah, because I mean, they were at the table, they were together. So it's frustrating. Right. I promise she has nothing to worry about. Right. Yeah, that was bad. But I met with Jennifer. Have y'all talked or anything? I think I shared everything I needed to say the last time we were together. Now I really know which one to push on these things. Not bringing other people into the situation. But you guys are playing these games on social media. This family that she has, like a fake auntie that's like threatening me. I don't even know y'all. I'm not really surprised at how things are going with Janet and Evelyn. For all this to boil over to social media, it's just a really immature, irritating situation. I'm really curious, like, where Jack was at when you were talking to her. You know, she did say some things that I had to respect to her, like her relationship. You had to stay out of it and let it go and stuff. So that was that. But I do know she's getting married in Vegas. So she was married. Well, she's making it official. I told y'all Jennifer wasn't married, but now she's gonna go get married for real in Vegas, which is not even Jennifer's vibe. You can't make this up. So she invited me to the wedding, and what's crazy and is it's gonna be on the day of your birthday. She's getting married on my birthday. Alright, we're glad you were this is a lot. I don't think Jennifer is that when she is legally binded to this man, these victims can then come after her, anything that she owns, her bank accounts, and Elvis marrying them. Like, what are we doing here? So, Jennifer is dumber than I thought. And if you want to do something special for your birthday, so I think we should all go to Vegas. I mean, come on, I'm already gonna be down there. We should just do it big. Well, you don't have to see her, right? I don't mind celebrating my birthday with you guys. Obviously, we go to Vegas. I'm gonna be open to Vegas. You know, there's nothing else.
He's the best player I've had in a long time.
I'm excited to go to Vegas. I've been stuck in Monkey mode, so it'll be nice to get away for a while. Charlotte and Evelyn have a lot of issues right now, but I'm going to keep it cute and have some fun with the rest of the girls. It's gonna be fun. Are you guys excited?
You saw we got juice, right? Judy.
Listen, I need you to be somewhere in a few days. Going to Vegas and doing another wedding. It's gonna be fun. I want you to wear all black. It's gonna be intimate, so not a lot of people can be. You have to come to you and Brandy. It's not like I'm trying to leave anybody out, but it's just like an intimate thing. Okay, so I just got invited to my birthday, so that's Brandy doing a trip. Brandy is putting together a like little birthday trip for me and baby. So pictures it's time on. Time is going. Yeah, I won't be attending those festivities. exclusivities. I have no idea why I'm hearing this from me and not from Brandy, but why are you planning Evelyn's birthday the same time that I'm getting married? It's all very odd.
Right. Pizza. Pizza.
Thank you for doing
Right.
and coming out. I really appreciate it. Yeah. So who's ready for Vegas? I think it would be fun if they come in there with the blue. There you go.
Right.
That's not what this is about, Italy. Right.
You're scared of my
I'm
hair.
very excited to go to Vegas. I think it is going to be a great time. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, one foot always out the door. Because I don't really have the same appetite for drama that some of these women in this group do. I don't be around people I don't like. I don't even operate like that. And I even told Evelyn that. I was like, listen, you're my mom. Like, last I checked, you said she was a prostitute. You don't need friends that bad. There's billions of people in the world. And you seem to gravitate towards these same women. I don't think that I'll ever understand how my mom deals with the constant up and down and back and forth with all of the women in this group. Because I don't have relationships like that in my life. With Brittany and Denise, I think that we have a lot in common just off the rip. You know, we're all around the same age. And I think that there's some potential here for real friendships. So I try to get her to see it, but it's the same as decision for like people are only ready to receive what they're ready to receive in that moment. And maybe you're just not ready to see it for what it is. But if y'all can come have a good time in Vegas, y'all come. I'm basketball wise. I was on my ex and we wasn't talking. But I invited Brandy. Brandy Shady is I just don't trust you. We're excited to be here. We'll be life is good and life is great. Yo, I did invite Jennifer to stop by today. You're gonna find Jennifer to my birthday, guys. Listen, Shirley. Thank you. You're welcome. I dance. Wait. That's right. But just in 20 minutes. For what? It's trying to surprise. It's on more. Things aren't the best between me and Ty, but I've got to think about us all being in Vegas together under one roof. That's just me. Let's talk and get on the same page. Why I wanted to meet you is because Evelyn called me and she let me know that Brandy's daughter Trey, your girlfriend, we are all staying at a house together. That should be fun. So I just wanted to make sure like we were good. So it's not like awkward. Today is the first day that I'm seeing Mink since she left my apartment. So I give her a space, but in the back of my phone, I'm thinking about what Jackie said, how I gotta win her over. If we be around me, I think she would. And if you start letting her on a pedestal, that's all it would take her. And then to me together, like, that's your person. You know, this is tough right now because I'm ready to, like, try to work it out. But just hear her out first, play it calm, cool, collective, you know, and see what she has to say. I want to develop a friendship. Like, I just don't trust you. So I know how to build a trust her. I think time. So if we wait time, man, it's a possibility for us. I don't know, because you know, I was on my ex, okay? And we wasn't talking. But I invited somebody. Like, because I didn't want to go on my friend, like your girlfriend. I invited Brittany. I told Brittany that you told me she was going some shade. She was going to be shade. So I asked her, I said, well, Brittany, I heard that you said I was cute. So is that why you was going to make shade? What was she saying? She was like, what? I wasn't going to make shade. I mean, well, did you say that to try to make me jealous? No, I'm not trying to make you jealous. She said, you thought I was going to shade? I said, you might have to take that over me. So, yeah, everybody got amnesia. So that's a lot of compliment. I think Ty bringing up scared. But I also think Brandy shitty as so for all I know, they might be in cahoots together and piss me off. So can we make a deal that on this Vegas trip, we are going to have a good time and work on our friendship? Sure. Alright, it's getting hot right here. I'm actually frozen. You want to warm you up? Oh, sorry. See? Boundaries. They are in my power. Boundaries. Let's keep it cool. Since we got the Eiffel Tower right here. No matter what, Terrace is always with us. Cheers, baby. Cheers. I still have a little bit more packing to do for Vegas, but I'm really trying to unpack this information that I got from Ming that Brandy is planning Evelyn's birthday party in Vegas at the same time. What's gonna be? The time into this Vegas wedding. Are you doing it now because Evelyn called Christian your boyfriend? First of all, nothing I do is because of Evelyn. Let's make that very clear. Christian and I always were getting married in Vegas, and based off of what happened leading up to our marriage, we cannot do it when we wanted to do it. But why not do it now? All we can do is do us. And doing us looks good. Las Vegas. Hey, Jackie! I'm so excited for Vegas. We get to hang out, have some fun. We got a wedding and a birthday party. I was just about to call you. Here's Shani. Hey, Mama. Where's she? She's in Vegas already. Oh, okay, cool. Jackie and I are determined to make this a drama-free weekend, and I think it can work. Who is that? Is that fun? The one and only. What you mean? Your wife? We got to say that because you take that part. Let's get in the car. So, we are separating the cars. So, it's going to be me, Jackie, Denise and Ty in one car, and then Brittany, Ming, and Evelyn in another. Cool? Yeah, I get it. I think Brandy is still trying to get up on the rest game or put Ty in the same sprinter. That's her. Like, Brandy, sometimes she do some weird. Ty, you want to help me? I have high hopes that Vegas will be totally different from the last two times we all got together. I mean, that's what was. Because I love my makeup, but she had a face full of makeup. It's not fair to you to compliment. I don't like your makeup. You don't even know how to do it. I would be shocked if she woke up and be sleepwalking. You out of there. Ellie, come through. Vegas, no drama. Please have fun. So what's been going on? How do you feel about Brandy planning this birthday trip during the wedding? Listen, I feel like it just happens to be the same time. It's a little cool enough. They're not messy. No, I don't think it's messy. We staying in the house by ourselves. It's not like I'm gonna be in Jennifer's space. Probably not. Is Jen gonna come see the other girls? Just bring her to the house now. She gonna bring all this. I'm excited to kick off my birthday trip with the girls. I'm looking forward to riding with Ming and Brittany just to, hang out with them a little bit more. Were you invited to the wedding? I was not. And she said it was only me, Jackie, and Brandy. I want to call her and we get the Vegas to see why I wasn't invited to the wedding. You be sure I Jennifer was telling me that me told her that I was giving her shade about hair and makeup. I said, hey, this is not the pettiest I've ever heard in my life. What I think the problem is this one. No, I wasn't trying to make her jealous. I mean, you said you was trying to experience new things and define yourself. And I mean, listen, there's nothing wrong with finding yourself. Why can't I just love this beautiful one? I listen, you ain't her friend. I love her too, but ain't. And you know what I'm saying? I'm feeling okay. You got one, you got your feel. She is cute. She is, yeah. Why do you tell about people? That's like saying these pants are great. We know they're great. You're a little territorial. Instead of being territorial, like, well, why are you repeating what Brandy said to me unless you want a reaction from me? Me is definitely being territorial when it comes to Ty. She's really upset about someone thinking that Ty's cute. Like, are people not allowed to think that Ty's attractive? Randy picked the cars. Why'd you put Ty in your car? It's just like, I am very excited to be going to Vegas. Let's get this paperwork done. We're going to do Vegas. It's going to be a fun wedding. We're going to make it official. We're going to have a good time. It's a good feeling. We got to turn it. Let me get some cooks. Wait. I chose to fly to Vegas instead of riding with the rest of the women because I brought both kids, the nanny, that was the only way that I could ensure that I could be in Vegas and have a good time, knowing that my children were nearby and safe and comfortable. I ain't gonna get up because you don't like you either. You like to look to my because tonight is not your birthday. Tomorrow is. But I did, offer the invitation. That's crazy. This is my birthday house. Oh yeah, I'm asking my wife. Who's coming to the wedding? Brandy's coming. So Brandy. Why? She's somewhere. Problem with you? Wait. Brandy on the same planet, like girl, why would you invite Jennifer to the house on my birthday weekend? I wanted to include her and not exclude her. Okay. It just doesn't make sense. And now I'm starting to question Brandy. I love Jennifer, but I would have never invited her here. I don't want to get rude. I had no bad intentions of inviting Jen to the house. On the drive here, she sent me a text and how she was so excited for some of her friends to be coming to the wedding. things. And so that is really why I invited her. We're supposed to be a sisterhood no matter what. And I don't want Jen to feel left out. Look, she's not gonna show up. I bet she don't show up. I didn't want to be rude to just like, I know she's here. I just planned a trip during her.
It's 9 o'clock.
Because it was her birthday. Wait, you not get that memo? I think it's a bit odd that two completely polarizing events are taking place. Really makes me wonder what Brandy's intentions were, but time will tell. So you're not cooking? I'm overseeing. I don't need you to oversee me. Yes, you do. No, I don't. You asked me to bring seasoning because you were cooking. I actually bring seasoning for Brandy. So, what you trying to say? What you trying to say? So are you trying to say that I don't know how to season my food? I mean, because what you're doing, you're trying to talk about my business and you're trying to talk about my brand. So you can give me courtesy. You have white criticism and trying to throw shade and trying to be funny is just something that's not that cute. Yeah, you see? No, I left it. Exactly. I brought her brand. Okay. I'm gonna go first tonight. I call Bantam first. Okay. In my eyes, I'm already a wife, we're married. I get it, we gotta do the legal part, but it's not about the paperwork. There's no piece of paper that can tell me anything. Yes. I swear the information provided on this document is true and correct. This is correct. First things first. I'm super excited for this biggest ceremony. This is the love of my life and it's for life. I don't necessarily have a problem with Jennifer. I'm just saying, considering it's her birthday trip, you would invite Jennifer. I'm like, why would you invite her here? Yeah. I am side-eyeing Brandy because of it, because I'm like, this is weird. I just felt like it was giving your friend to nobody. Because a friend to everyone is a friend to none. Yeah. Evelyn should be pissed right now. Because if this was me, I would have taken Brandy out the house. I feel like Evelyn can't even be in a positive, lighthearted mood because I feel like Evelyn's gonna think, is Jen gonna come? Do I have to worry about Jen being here? I'm gonna keep Brandy at an arm's length because I can't trust her. Nobody should trust her. Everybody decompress, everybody just relax. I'll make sure to tell me y'all make a dinner together. I'm not doing nothing with me. You don't? No, I can hear you. So I was saying, why are you in here? So I want to make sure I was under on this side. She's checking on me. I just want to make sure y'all good. I think everybody's hangry. We shower, decompress. Make sure that Brandy knows that I can hear you. That's why I gotta share back. It's for you to hear. Okay. Is everybody getting ready? No, not ready. Me either. We were just having a little chit chat. No, we're trying. Okay. It's fine. I'm confused as to why you would invite Jennifer to Evelyn's birthday thing. Me as well. At first it was just me giving Brandy time. Everybody's like, oh, I didn't get it. Now everybody's like, bitch, I see what you see, but now I know for a fact I'm not tripping. She like, no, Roxanne. I see what she does. Why she ran shots at you? She been doing shots at me the whole time. She was in the morning. She went about the makeup and she had a face full of makeup. It's like a backhanded kind of like compliment. Like, you know what I mean? Like, kind of feel like you're doing too much. Like, first of all, I didn't know about your makeup. You don't need all of your makeup. I don't need makeup. Wait. the first few weeks. What you mad at? It's your girl. Went back and said that I thought she was cute and cooking for me. Reggie, what is wrong? I took a shower and all this Reggie. They was having a conversation about being uncomfortable with Randy inviting Jennifer over. Who's uncomfortable? Why you keep having it? Wait, who's uncomfortable? Well, everybody. Yeah. And it's me. Randy. Nobody wants to be. Nobody wants to be. Wait. It's not a problem with me. Y'all talk to me. Stop talking amongst everybody. I'm here. Talk to me. Watch you invite Jen to Evelyn's birthday house, I have no idea. I didn't come for a wedding, I came for her birthday. I think aside from the obvious things that Brittany and Felicia and I have in common, they seem like they're not really on the BS type of timing that this group likes to do. And I can just tell based on some of the looks that we sharing and some of the energy that they're giving off that this could probably be my tribe. We need to figure out how we gonna move forward. This right here, this is something separate from Jennifer. This has something to do with you and me. Talk about makeup and all that kind of stuff. I'm not doing that. I don't give a she don't even know what she says. I don't. So why we getting back and forth about it? Why we just can't? I don't. Why would I came up? I didn't need no more. What else? I just feel like Chantel is not being her, and she really has. It's her concern. Well, what is the problem? Like we all as grown women can't speak our minds? No. Not here. Not on her. No, y'all can, but how long y'all have to do it? Brandy, maybe we would have been there 20 minutes ago if you were willing to just calm down and listen. I'm so sleepy. Go to bed. Our concerns are just with Jennifer calling you. Go ahead, Jennifer. Go ahead. What do you like to hear? Listen, baby, don't sweetheart me. Oh, God, you're there for you. You can't sweetheart. I'm not. Girl, what do you want? What do you need? Well, Brandy, listen, that's all we got to talk about. Okay, listen. Because you don't want to be simple. You don't want to be. I don't want to tell you shit. If I was a child, I would get home like the child. So you're doing this. It's childish. Brandy calling me sweetheart. It's kind of getting under my skin a little bit. You invited me here. And now your energy towards me is very combative. But I ain't gonna be too many more sweets. Why can't you just talk? I'm not your child or your mother. Alright, so maybe we're not gonna have a conversation tonight about it. You really have stuff. And you just have to have I go to sleep and have some drinks for Evelyn's birthday and that's it. Okay? Always dumb bitches in the room. So Jackie's coming. Arena's gonna come because she knows your family. Yeah. And Brandy's coming. So Brandy. Wait. Why? That's a little weird. Why? Based on, conversations we've had, she's siding with Evelyn. Okay, and I had a conversation with her about that, and I said, listen, if you want to say that you're going to remain neutral, I said, that's what you need to do. And she was like, okay, you know what? You're right. If you want to invite her, that's completely fine. But I'm not going to sit here and play like you want to play on our side. Christian is very big on energy. He told me, listen, the only people I want in the room with us getting married are people that support us. So I get why he's like, is Brandy really there for us? I mean, I respect that. If this was theirs, I would say, place the fight back. So if you want to invite her, cool. Like, it is what it is. So maybe we should just go put on our PJs and I choose to be Z. There's a wedding tomorrow that I'm thinking I'm gonna go to. I think I might go too. If she's coming with you. You too. Bring a plus one to it, whether they don't have a plus one. That's just rude. That's like inviting somebody to somebody's birthday dinner that they don't like. I'm just saying. Come on. They're all like staying at this house. And Brandy wants me to come by. Everyone's in the house on Yama? Yes. I don't have an issue with anybody in that house, really, except for Evelyn. And need you to co-sign what I got going on. Like, I just don't. I came to Vegas to get married. I did not come here for drama. And honestly, that's really all that Evelyn brings. Drama, drama, drama. I'm going to the house to see Brandy. I'm going to say hello. I do not want to see Evelyn. I don't want her negative energy. I'm good.
I'll be waiting for you.
I'm gonna be shocked if she walk up and hear walking here. I don't care if she's somewhere with Christian, relaxing and talking about this win. So how do you feel about it now? Like about everything that has come out and at this point I'm so confused. Did they make the team? Oh my God. And they got to get married? Education. He doesn't make none of those people back. So sorry. I think Jennifer not taking Evelyn's warnings about Christian serious is because Jennifer is over Evelyn at this point. She's like, you, this is my husband, and I'm going to do what I'm going to do. So she's not hearing anything that Evelyn has to say. But she ain't talking about his man. Oh, he looks cute. So she's not trying to hear any of that. So the point is I don't think you should even involve yourself because it's not going to change anything. If this was Jennifer, we got Hey, next time for basketball. Here's bullshit. I'm getting married in Paris. And you got baby Elvis standing down here looking up at you. Our lives are changing. You want to come in this school down here and just say hi to me. Why would Jennifer need to come up here? Y'all would say, man, tell that bitch.
Trần cao, cửa sổ lớn, phòng ngăn là hai, một cửa dành cho tòa án, một cửa dành cho những người thực hiện trên xem. Phòng xử án khá rộng, trần cao, cửa sổ lớn. Trước mặt ông thấp hơn một ít, có 3 nhân vật tòa án nữa. Sau này tôi mới biết 3 ông này, một ông là luật sư, một ông là phụ quỹ để lo việc phạt tiền, và một ông quen họ là ông tổ tiên. Trước kể tôi đến có một nhân vật mặc áo phục ngài thất giả đòi việc kém sự của tôi.
Here's a cookie for Steve's famously fresh lawn. We're famous Amos. We're famous for cookies. What are you famous for?
Introducing the all-new Chevy Equinox, starting at under $30,000, and the all-electric Equinox EV, America's most affordable EV with a 315-plus mile range. Quality you expect in a dealer right down the street. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Cause everybody needs someone. Little Big Mama, she say, I'm here live for the first time. Shouts out to Little Big Mama. So listen, you know, a lot of other times when I be late, it really just be because I'm lollygagging or I'm using the bathroom, whatever the case may be. This particular time, y'all, I walked in the room, it was kind of warm. I looked at the thermostat on my air conditioner, and it said that it was 77 degrees in the AC. Cool down, cold air for the last 4 hours. It said it had been trying to cool down cold air for the last 4 hours, and then something was wrong. And I was like, no, ma'am, I'm not going to sit through this show with all these hot lights, and I ain't got no air conditioning. So I had to go to my fuse panel and cut off all the things and cut it back on. And I'm hoping that resetting the fuse box will make my air conditioning come back on. When I went to Florida State University and got my degree in economics, no people ain't teaching me nothing about HVAC. And they damn sure ain't teach me how to be no project bitch that lay on her back and hunch on a dirty box spring or an air mattress. Because those are the only type of people who lay up in the heat. Okay? And it's too damn hot to be laying up in the heat like projected box spring, dirty trained fish. Okay? So I may end up taking my shirt off midway through this broadcast because my anxiety is now going through the roof because I know that something is wrong with the air conditioner. Okay, this thing says 77 degrees in here, and I'm just not with it. This is not the type of stuff I'm with. I'm not built for this. The responsibility falls on me. If it's broke, I ain't got no money. Okay, I'm not trying to be having to pay these people. How much y'all be paying when y'all air conditioners be going out at y'all house? This thing got me really worried because it ain't nobody for me to call. And I'm just not trying to be giving these people $3,000 and $4,000 and $6,000 because no air conditioning went out. I'm ready. Let me go see if the temperature. I'm real. Oh, it's not moving. It's not moving at all. It's not moving at all. This is not any fun. Nevertheless, I ain't gonna be able to focus if it's hot. Anyway, what's going on, y'all? Nashville people. Nashville, y'all a very tricky crowd. I want to say shouts out to everybody who emailed me trying to get the free tickets for Nashville. You know, it was very hard, but of course we would like to give away tickets to everybody. I would love for everybody to come, but y'all can stop emailing me at this point. We picked 5 people. I've already emailed and notified those people, but just so I can say it out loud, Brandy Bozeman, Keisha Hope, Kimberly Williams, Veronica Vale, and Stacy Organ. If I'm saying that right, y'all names will be at the door at the party. That's 1 ticket for each one of y'all. If y'all bring friends, don't ride that hoes, gotta pay. You better tell them hoes, reach in a Michael Kors bag. This is not me plus 1 and the homegirls. This is 1 ticket. 1 ticket. And everybody else, yes, gotta pay. So once again, it's Brandy Bozeman, Keisha Hope, Kimberly Williams, Veronica Bell, and Stacy Organ. Your names will be at the front door for the Down to the Bar tickets. I didn't think I was going on with this academic. This ain't gonna work. What else I got going on before announcement wise? Let's see the set bills. I already updated y'all on that. So I can update y'all on where they at with the set bill or whatever. Let y'all see where they at with the set bill, which is very exciting. All of this is very, very, very exciting. I talked to the construction guys today, and they will actually be done tomorrow. They were like, we will plan to be out of your hair completely by tomorrow. So I am definitely excited about that. So we can start using that space and taking things to the next level. And just a picture. That's what I used to do, use and abuse them till I laid eyes on you. It was pain. So nothing really to show except for the fact that they got the shelving up. They got the paint. So this is the 75-inch television here. These are the two 85-inch TVs that came in today. Those will be hung vertically here and here, and then they have to put some more of this strip piping in and put the fluorescent lighting in. But when it's all said and done, we're gonna have it all going on down to the basement with the set and everything. And hopefully tomorrow, guys, I'll be able to take some pictures and show you guys that it was done. They started construction on it Monday, and they anticipate being done tomorrow. So once they do that, y'all will have a new home. But if I could, I need a show. Now, really quickly, guys, we're gonna cover a couple of Diddy stories today, but I just want to put this out here for long-term expectation management. It feels like I laid down for 2 hours today, and so many things came out of that Diddy trial today. I'm going to be very honest with you. This trial is so dark and it's so vile. I don't have any personal interest in being in and out and in and out in the weeds of all of this. Number one, I just don't care. That's the biggest thing. And number two, it's just too dark, and I don't want to come in spending 20 minutes at the top of the show talking about rape and sexual assault and peeing on folks and digging in people's booty and drugs, and I just don't want to. So what I decided today, and I don't want you guys to think, oh, you know, he's doing incomplete Diddy coverage and that, yes, somebody else that can do it better. I'm telling you now, I have no plans on doing it good. So find your favorite whomever and go over there and get all of your Diddy news. I will cover high level, macro level Diddy news, but I will not be in and out of who is in who butt and who pee and who mouth. It's just too much. It's way too much for me. With that being said, we're gonna go ahead and get the show jumping off. And I need to figure out what I'm gonna eat tonight because I'm real hungry. Did y'all go on Instagram? Let me talk for a second about what I got going on in my love life. Okay, I was laying in my bed today, minding my business like I always do. And that man had FaceTime me, and we was just talking about nothing. And that man said, you should have a package at your door. And when I went down to the bowl, I had 2 dozen of red roses waiting on me at the door. It was waiting on me at the door. Okay? And then from that moment on, all I could do is play the loose end station on Pandora and sip my wine and sashay around the house, feeling like Princess Diana. Okay, that's what I was doing. That's what I did all day today. It's his fault y'all didn't get no Real Housewives of Atlanta video because I was so drunk in love. I just needed to lay down and I just needed to bask in it. And y'all think I'm telling the joke, but I'm being so for real. I was like, you know what? I haven't felt this way in a while, and I'm not gonna rush the feeling. I just want to lay in it. And that's what I did. I got in my bed and I laid in it. until I couldn't lay in it no more. Then I had to get up and come after this piece of shit ass job or whatever. Y'all trying to come in between me and my man or whatever. So that's what I had all going on. What y'all man bought y'all except a round way ticket to hell and back? A round way, what they call it? A round trip ticket to hell and back. Y'all man, they never took y'all nowhere except for granted and to hell. I love it. 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 And I'm in here drinking my Rise coffee because I didn't drink none this morning. So if I get the boot one in the middle of the show, y'all already know what it is. All right. Before we kick the show off for real, I saw a very interesting subject this morning. This girl was going off about poverty. And she wants y'all to know if poverty is worse in the north or in the south. And we're going to take a poll, take a listen.
But poverty in the south is 10 times worse than poverty being from up north. And you're not going to argue me about it. It's no ifs, ands, buts about it. Imagine being poor, living in the woods, in a 50-year-old trailer. No car, no train, no bus, no taxi, no service. Y'all at least got that up north. Every time I understand it. Y'all think y'all poor up north? Come down here with you. Come down here with you. I would love to see you. Y'all wouldn't make it a day. Y'all wouldn't make it for an hour. So when people say they made it up out of Mississippi, they made it up out of Louisiana, they made it up out of Alabama, them three states specifically, when you made it out of these states and went to the big time, it hit more than if you say New York, or if you say, what's up?
It's from right down there. I mean, it's for my community cards.
Oh, ooh.
Azo, let's stop treating women's health like a dirty word.
Get radiant glowing skin in 1 week. Try Aveeno Positively Radiant with clinically proven slice. Aveeno.
Punjabi superstar Shoba presents the Supreme Tour. Live in Oakland, Vancouver, Toronto, and New York. Get tickets now at livenation.com.
Do you need a high-performance portable generator at an unbeatable value? Check out Predator Generators from Harbor Freight. Whether for outdoor recreation, the job site, or home backup, we have what you need. Predator, the power to do more for less. Only at Harbor Freight.
Georgia, if you say Florida, or if you say Texas, it don't hit the same. It just don't. You can argue, because
All right, I'm gonna stop it right there because I can't even believe I'm about to partake in an argument of ignorance. And I'm gonna be real with you. Normally, I don't have any interest in participating in the Poverty Olympics, but if I was forced to run the 4x4 in the Poverty Olympics, y'all, I would have to say that she's telling the truth. Let's drop that in the chat real quick and take a poll. Is poverty worse in the north, south, or is it all the same? Now, I will say this. A lot of people from up north were talking about, oh, baby, but you have not endured the cold, so on and so forth. And I just know from watching 1883 and 1923 that winter, and from watching Game of Thrones, that winter can be brutal. But I don't know if the South's brand of poverty, we see it in the media more often or what. But I am inclined to agree with this young lady when I say poverty in the South is probably far worse than being poor in the North. Now, the only thing that she threw me at now when she said Alabama, Tennessee, Mississippi, girl, you could go ahead and throw Georgia, Florida, and Texas. You could throw them three in there as well. People please don't get it twisted. You step 10 minutes outside of the perimeter in any direction of Atlanta, and you are in Georgia. Red clay dirt, maybe not 10 minutes, maybe 30. You're in red clay, Georgia. But I definitely believe being poor in the South is definitely worse than being poor in the North. She said Louis, but she said up north is more expensive. Yeah, but I think one will argue up north, y'all got more resources. I mean, I don't know. I ain't never been poor in the north, and I ain't never been dirt poor in the south. I've been broke. I've been broke in. I've been beat down. I ain't never quite been po in the south, but I definitely think the deep south is worse. All right, guys. Elon Musk. And I started not to do this story either because I'm just not in the mood to be gassed it. But Elon Musk tweeted this. South Africa has now passed 142 laws forcing discrimination against anyone who is not black. Even though I was born in South Africa, the government will not grant Starlink a license to operate simply because I'm not black. This is a shameful disgrace of the legacy of the great Nelson Mandela, who sought to have all races treated equally in South Africa. Should I go to Ruth Chris tonight or Papa Do's? What y'all hoes eating tonight? Because what Elon Musk is not going to do is get on Blue Ivy Internet and try to gaslight us, conflate racial issues. The very type of systematic oppression that he's trying to gaslight us into believing that he's under is the same systematic oppression he has no problem participating in the United States. And please don't get it twisted for 1 minute. This does not have anything to do with him feeling oppressed for the rights of white people in South Africa. Because if it did, he would have been able to make this point without mentioning Starlink. Okay? This is all about the fact that those people will not give you your way because they see that like Pinky in the Brain, you and that fucking Orange Cheeto in office are somewhere trying to plot world domination, and they said, get somebody else's country to do it. They said, get somebody else to do it. That we see that you are the devil, and we are not going to participate in any of this with you. Go on somewhere, Elon. And so here's my thing. If you want South Africa, I really wish like they was real cool and we invited them to the picnic. Because I want South Africa to say, if you want us to strike down our 142 laws that you claim are discriminating against white folks, you tell your partners in the U.S. to do the same. Y'all go first. If you bad, hit me first. Oh, look. Okay, hit my hand and I'm going to hit him. If you bad, hit me first. Okay, hit my hand. U.S., hit my hand. And then I'm going to hit. If you bad, I bet you won't hit my hand. He said he's not going to fight you hard. You must don't want to fight. Why you being scary? Dang. Hurry up when the teacher comes. If you bad, hit my hand. You ask. Go first. Go. Nobody looking. Nobody looking. Man, you must be scared. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. So Elon, we don't want to hear it. We don't give a damn. You don't even give a damn because your life is completely insulated from all of whatever anybody's going through because you're one of the world's most richest people. You ain't experiencing no bit of oppression and you don't feel no waste time about them damn people either. Shut your damn mouth, Elon Musk. All right, guys, so there was a whole lot of Cassie Diddy stuff today that I can't keep up with, but I did pull 3 things out that make for interesting conversation. And number 1 was Cassie saying that she was jealous to a degree of Kim Porter. During cross-examination today, Cassie asked about Diddy's other relationships. On behalf of the defense, Anna Ostavo asked Cassie if she was jealous of Diddy's ex, Kim Porter. She admitted that she had some jealousy of Miss Porter, who passed away in 2018. She says it was upsetting seeing Diddy spend time with his family and Porter on things like holidays, though they weren't in a romantic relationship. She says they would also have freak-offs and he would go visit Kim afterwards. Cassie also admitted that she found out about Gina back in 2014, which caused multiple arguments. In one message, she said to Diddy, I don't want to be a side piece, but I'll treat you as a king. Gina also spoke on her relationship with Diddy in 2019 interview with Tasha K, where she said he also assaulted her. As Cassie's testimony continued, they also touched on the relationship with Diddy kids, saying by 2013 that they had been together for 7 years and that she was unable to form a relationship with children, which was frustrating. In the messages, she framed it as Diddy was protecting his kids somehow. I've been at the edge of tears this whole week. I don't think you sympathize with my feelings. I understand you feeling like you need to protect your children, but after a while, it's like, for what? They've never known you and Kim to be together. Unless there's something that I just don't know. They were babies when you guys started dating, Cassie said. I'm going to tell you what the prosecution is doing. They're doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing, which is sowing seeds of doubt in everybody's mind. They are sowing seeds of doubt in everybody's mind and got us baffled and confused as to whether this girl was a victim or whether she was a part of it. And, you know, there are a lot of people who can see through all of this concisely and hold tight to the fact that she was young, he was in a position of power, he manipulated her, he groomed her. But then there is another segment of people who are just emotional with it and just like, no. There's another group of people who are just like, no, I'm in the defense, my bad. There's another group of the people, I meant to defense y'all, my bad. There's just another group of people that's just like, I don't know, girl, like you was down with the get down. And that's the thing for me, as you know, as smart as I like to think that I am, and as emotionally aware as I like to think that I am, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm all over the place with this, right? And I think it's very hard when you look at a situation like this to not judge it from the perspective of what you would do. And I think that's the thing that keeps sticking with me. Because I was like, okay, girl, like if I was in that situation, girl, I would have left after X, Y, Z, but I'm having to temper those thoughts and realize, Q, everybody is not you. All right. And then again, it's easy for me to sit up here and say what I would do if I was not put in that situation. Here's what I do know, and this is the only two legs I can stand on. The only two legs that I can stand on is that I think men his age, with his level of power, influence, and money, ain't never have no business entertaining no 19, 20, 21, 22-year-old anything. And for me, that's just where it has to start and stop. I don't even have the mental or emotional bandwidth to get into the minutia of everything, but what I do know, regardless of if she participated willingly 90 times and 10% of the time she didn't want to do it, what I do know is that there was an imbalance of power throughout this entire relationship. Not to mention, this girl got into this when she was 19. The level of naivete and grooming that went into this situation leaves us where we are today. I know there's some of y'all that are like, I don't want to hear it. She was banned, she was wrong, she wanted fame. I think all of those things were true. I think that we are going to see messages that show when she was horny and when she was with the get down. I think that we're going to see testimony that shows when she wasn't with the get down, and the two can't be conflated. Here is my belief, and then I'm going to move on. I don't give a damn if she was down with it 97 of the times, 97% of the time. I don't care if she asked for it. I don't care if she begged to be peed on, boo-booed on, vomited on. I don't care if she decided to let the dog hunt 97% of the time. It's that other 3%. If she didn't want to do it, if she was coerced, if she was forced, if she was in it, it's a crime. And that's just where I have to be. I also think about how naive I was when I was that young at times. And I don't know, guys, like, imagine being 21 years old and running the risk of losing Puff Daddy. Like, you cannot tell me at 22 years old you get with Puff Daddy that, like, you don't feel like you hit the lottery mentally, emotionally, business-wise. And you hear the girl saying, you know, I didn't want to lose her. I'd do anything to lose her. I was jealous. That's where that young comes in. I think that any young person would probably respond kind of the same in terms of trying to, you don't be knowing what the hell be going on when you're that young. That's all I'm going to say. Something else that I found interesting on this Diddy Cassie stuff. Cassie testifies that Diddy overdosed on opiates in 2012 after having a freak off, going to a sex club and then the Playboy Mansion. Says the two called each other Get High partners. Diddy's legal team asked Cassie if her and Diddy referred to each other as Get High partners. She confirmed, saying, yes, we did. It was also revealed that Diddy told LA drug dealers not to sell to her. More shockingly, Cassie says that back in 2012, Diddy was on strong opiates, and in February of that year, tragedy struck. She says that they had a freak off and went to a sex club. Afterwards, Diddy went to the Playboy Mansion for a party alone. She testified that later that night, she helped take him to the hospital where she learned he had OD. Cassie also confirmed that there were no drugs in the baby oil for the freak off. Remember, there was a previous lawsuit where Diddy was accused of adding GHB to the lubricant. It's just a lot. I don't know what to say to that outside of there is the information. Like, here is the funny thing, guys. Riddle me this. Obviously we know that people use party drugs and whatever when they're at awards parties and partying. But up until this case, did Diddy and Cassie in y'all's world ever carry the stigma of being drug addicts? And I think the answer is no. I think that they did a very good job over the years of keeping the drug abuse under wrap, especially considering that it feels like they were high off of some of everything all the dog on time. I'm just sitting here like, when did Diddy have time to rehearse, to make music, and do all the other things that they were doing? Now, I went to Quan's house last night, and Cherry, the makeup artist, was there. Cherry, she grew up in Pentecostal church, and shouts out to makeup artist Cherry. And we were having a very interesting conversation about demon possession. And I'll be the first person to admit I didn't grow up in those environments with, exorcisms and demon possession and folks running around at church hollering and playing tambourines and all that sinners type stuff. I didn't grow up with that type of stuff. So I don't know where I am in terms of if I believe it or if I don't. Here's what I do know about the other side. I do know that when my grandmother died, she visited me, okay? I know for a fact that that happened. I was not asleep. So with that being said, it leaves my mind completely open to anything is possible in the spiritual realm. I remember some of the testimony that we saw earlier this week or last week when Cassie says Diddy raped her one of the times and his eyes were black. Okay, and his eyes were black. And Cherry just made a very interesting case for demon possession. And she was saying, that what Diddy got going on is far beyond man and that he is possessed with a demon. And I'm gonna be honest with you, like, these things that we're reading in these court transcripts, whether you believe in demon possession or not, it makes for one to pause and just explore the possibility that it's possible. This stuff is very dark. And you know what? It's funny, now that I think about it, I'm beginning to lean more towards yes. And not as a means of evading accountability, but I'm gonna tell you why. Because I feel like I have a very discerning spirit. And the fact that I got on this show this evening and said, I can't touch this, I don't want to touch this. There's a reason somewhere in my bone marrow, in my spirit, that I'm like, I can't really touch this and I can't really mess with this because y'all, it really does feel dark. It feels very dark. It feels bigger than rape and Harvey Weinstein and Bill Cosby. This stuff feels very, very heavy and very, very dark. So I'm willing to believe that there is some spiritual warfare or something or another going on with Diddy. And last but not least, here is some testimony from Cassie asking for freak offs. And it's funny because for those people who are on the fence with this whole Cassie thing, this is all they needed to hear. So the lawyer says, Mr. Combs wrote to you, I want to freak out right now. And you wrote that you wanted it too. LOL, me too. Cassie says, I texted more than that. The lawyer says, but you did text that to Mr. Combs and wrote, Jules is available if you're into it. The lawyer said you could have had said no, and you said love you. Cassie says there was no yes or no. The lawyer says he brings up several other pages in the documents where Mr. Combs wrote, do I have permission to set up some freaky fun? And you wrote, ovulation, yes. You know, again, for those who don't want to believe she was a victim, this is all they need. And then there's an argument, guys, that she was groomed to be this person. And I am going to have to lean on the grooming part that, yeah, because ain't nobody at 19 and in their early 20s know what they doing when they with somebody this rich and powerful. I don't care what I'm reading, he did it. He did it, as far as I'm concerned. All right, guys, moving on. Illinois passes House Senate Bill 1953 requiring stricter police hiring practices following the Sonia Massey murder. Now, if y'all don't remember the Sonia Massey murder, this is the one where the overzealous white cop shot her in the head as a result of her trying to turn off the boiling water on the stove. And then afterwards, he was quoted saying, essentially, there was no need to call paramedics, and that was a straight headshot and all those different things. And then we later found out that he had all these disciplinary problems from earlier hires for previous police departments, and somehow he still made it through the pipeline in that Illinois Police Department. So today, the Illinois House passed legislation requiring more thorough background checks for police officers to be hired, per CBS News. This change came less than a year after Sangamon County Sheriff deputy shot and killed Sonia Massey. If you recall, unarmed Massey was shot and killed last July as she was checking a pot of boiling water in her kitchen while saying, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Prosecutor said Grayson asked her to move the pot off the stove and that she never posed a danger that justified lethal force. Police departments will not be able to make final offers of employment for probationary or law enforcement officers unless they review all past employment records, including background investigation materials, duty-related physical and physiological fitness for duty examinations, work performance records, arrests, convictions, and any other records for criminal, civil, or administrative investigations of conduct. So this is beautiful. This is what change looks like. Something like this needs to be passed federally. We know that with Agent Orange in office, it will never happen. It's unfortunate that this lady's life, she had to involuntarily be a martyr for the cause. But I will say, you know, if we have to find some positive that came out of it, this queen brought us a level of reform in Illinois. Again, it's sad that this lady had to lose her life. And I'm pretty sure the words that are coming out of my mouth do not bring her family or friends any comfort. I'm sure it doesn't bring them comfort. And I'm sure that there were ways that these types of laws could have been passed without this woman's life having to be sacrificed in doing so. However, at least to a small degree, we're being paid for our pain, and that there was some level of good that came out of something so evil. And speaking of demon possession, as we were in the earlier story, you know, a lot of people said that this guy had a demon in him because the simple words of, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, led him to do what it is he did. So RIP to Sonia Massey and her family. We're still praying for your comfort during this time. And thank you, the state of Illinois, for being on the right side of history when it came to Sonia Massey and this type of story. Moving right along, guys. Smokey Robinson, a criminal investigation has now been launched into Smokey Robinson. Guys, here's what I gotta say. If there's anybody out there who think that I'm inappropriately playing in between their legs and in their butt, can y'all just go to the police department on me right now while I ain't got no money? Can y'all just go down there onto the police department on me right now while I ain't got no money? Okay? I'm only 41 years old, so I'm young enough, so anything that I may or may not have done should still be within the statute of limitations. Just go down and get me now, because what I don't want to happen is I land my talk show. I be one of the greatest late night celebrity talk show hosts that ever existed in the land. I'm 80 something years old. I done made all my money. I done wrote all the books. I done did all the movies. I done got all the awards. And I'm just sitting down somewhere being honored down to the BET Awards every couple of years, being honored down to the NAACP every couple of years, popping up on Unsung, telling people business every couple of years, thinking that I'm just sitting here chilling, getting ready to die. And then y'all come bothering me with this mess. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I ain't even finna lie to you. I ain't gonna hold you, and I don't give a damn about the truth. Don't come bothering 80-something-year-old people with this mess. Okay? Don't come bothering 80-something-year-old people with this mess. Like, I mean, what happened to just having respect for your elders? What happened to having respect for your elders? Y'all just around here just, old people can't withstand all this. Just tearing up people's legendary status. You know, obviously I'm joking, and at the end of the day, you know, every dog has his day, and if a crime has been committed, and if people have been raped or assaulted, that they are due justice, right? But this is just a lot, y'all. It's a lot, and let me just read this one. A criminal investigation has been launched into the sexual assault allegations against legendary singer-songwriter Smokey Robinson. Per NBC News, a Los Angeles County Sheriff Department spokesperson said the investigation is in its early stages. As we previously reported, the 4 victims seek $50 million in damages and identified the plaintiff as former housekeepers. One of the women alleges that she was sexually assaulted over 20 times between 2014 and 2020. Lawyers for the plaintiff say the investigation is linked to the lawsuits. Our clients intend to fully cooperate with LASD's ongoing investigation in the pursuit of justice for themselves. Now, here's the thing. When it's all said and done, if he did rape the ladies from the bike 20 times, then off with his head. All right, then off with his head. But I don't know, guys. This just, it feels, and I'm not a conspiracy person. I'm not a conspiracy theory person. And I'm not trying to help anybody evade responsibility, but I just find it highly coincidental that it's like, damn, taking this one down, taking this one down, taking this one down, taking this one down. It's like we were out here playing Bonanza with people's lives. We were out here playing Wild Wild West Bonanza with people's lives. And I'm just like, while we bullshitting, I'm just sitting here with bated breath trying to figure out who name they gonna call next. And praise the Lord, they haven't jumped on the homosexuals yet. But y'all know me and the homosexuals, we be real sexual. So the homosexual black men in power, especially the ones on the DL, y'all need to preemptively go through y'all Rolodex and just start paying people off now and having them sign so they ass up with paperwork. If you know you done did wrong to somebody, y'all better start calling them hoes now and offering their ass $100,000 and sign a contract to shut up before they even get any ideas. I know for a fact if I was just chilling, minding my business, if I was chilling, minding my business, and I just got a phone call that said, hi, I'm calling from Morgan & Morgan on behalf of XYZ celebrity, and he just want to say, how you doing? How your mama doing? And just in good faith, he just want to offer you $150,000 if you sign this paper as a gift. The fact that I was laying on my ass doing a whole bunch of nothing and the bitch offered me $150,000 and it fell out the sky, I'll probably sign the paper and keep my damn mouth closed. They need to start just paying off people preemptively. If you know you went and did something in between somebody's legs and all in their butt without their permission, or with a little bit of coercion going on, y'all need to start going ahead and passing out Houston's gift cards. Just go ahead and start passing out Houston's gift cards, because first everybody wanted to be a rapper. Then everybody wanted to be a YouTuber and a social media influencer. Then everybody wanted to be a stripper and get wiped up by an athlete or an entertainer. And now everybody want to go down there to Morgan & Morgan and just file a lawsuit on the people. A bitch can't even say hello to your ass in Dollar General without saying, he stuck it all in my mouth and coerced me. He spit all in my mouth and was looking into my soul in the Dollar General, and he grabbed my hand and he made me feel uncomfortable as he bumped up against my left thigh and my lower kneecap when we was in the Dollar General in 2009 in Sagamore, Iowa.
Yeah.
Go ahead and pay them people out now. If you worth 40 million, you need to go ahead and deduct that by 7 and start passing out Houston's gift cards. You need to start passing out. You need to put a basket. You need to start putting baskets together. And in the basket, we'll all need to be in the basket, y'all. We're going to have different baskets. We're going to have a $150,000 basket. That's just for somebody who you touch their hand at the Dollar General. We're going to have a $225 basket for somebody who you bumped up against their hip at the Golden Corral. We're going to have a $300,000 basket for somebody who in the workforce you said, how you doing, my lovely lady? You look very nice today, love. And we're going to have a $500,000 basket if you grab somebody's ass. But what else we need to put in the basket? I think we need to put a Houston's gift card in the basket for $250. We need to put some little mini chapsticks, because people look nice when they down to the press conference saying he didn't do nothing to me. We need to put some wigs. Y'all know the girls love an old 44-inch bust down. We're gonna put the raw wig in there and a gift certificate to Alonzo Martin for him to plug it and install it. We need to put a $50 gas card in the basket because the people need to get back and forth to the deposition. And if they don't have no car, we're gonna put a $100 Uber card in the basket. Okay. Now I would say put a pack of Hanes panties and a pack of socks in the basket, but people say that's too intimate. Why are you buying people intimate garments? Okay. At the $100,000 level, we're gonna put them a little mini Michael Kors in the basket. At $250 and above level, they'll get a little piece of Coach. And at the $500,000 level, they will get a Louis Vuitton. What's the big Louis Vuitton one that y'all use? The get all bag or the catch all or the
It's 10 o'clock.
Breaking news tonight.
This program explores the mysteries of the Bible.
Scientists agree that the best chances of finding alien life will be on planets similar to ours. And descriptions of extraterrestrials seem to resemble humans in many ways. Some ancient
Man, yesterday y'all did.
Y'all, are we excited?
GD, happy to have you back on the platform, man. We've been here, done that. Let's do it again. Man, we got a lot to get into, man. There's a lot going on this week. The first week in Diddy trial. I got to get your opinion on that. Yeah, man. It's a lot of people giving opinions now. At first, everybody was scared to give their opinion, and now they front and center telling all their stories, all their Diddy stories. He gonna break the internet. He gonna break.
Give me time. V5. Forget about the thing, man. V5. I'm not about to fight with it, man. Pizza. Come here. Come here, Mama. Come here. Come here. Give me here. Give me my key. Food. You did a really good job for the first time. Those are perfect. And we had no onion powder neither. Hey, mama. Hey, mama. Hey, mama. Hey, mama. Bola. Hey, mama. Bola. Mama. Fuck you too, nigga.